Creator Pro Wrestling fans, I am longtime independent wrestling fan Robert, and I'm here with fellow NYWCI Sam, who hasn't been. This is actually his first time.
I've been at the shows though. I've just been maybe able to do videos.
Yeah, I've done a video, not since Toxication, which was back in February 2025.
Wow. Okay,
but tonight, I Love to Fight was a great way for Creator Pro Wrestling to, and by the way, it was a great crowd. The first time it packed, it wasn't 2-pack for the Cat Bowl last month. But we kick off with a 6-way matchup as we see Eric James, Sebastian Amore, TK Wilde, Kevin Tibbs, Dante Drago is the best, and that Tom Holland reject, the leading man, Jack Tomlinson, have a 6-way match for the Mayhem medal.
It was a fun match.
Not only a fun match, but a great way to open the show as Sebastian Amore defeated Eric James, TK Wilde, Kevin Tibbs, Dante Drago is the best, and the leading man, Jack Tomlinson, to win the Mayhem medal at 6 minutes, 44 seconds. Now, seeing that Sebastian Amore is a solo champion, it's not a championship belt, he's got an actual medal.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what this, Ustik Sucio, his partner, took time off, or he's given up on wrestling, or he's
just taking a break, we don't know.
I don't know. Not sure what the deal is. But a great way to start on the show. Sebastian Amore wins the Mayhem medal, ending Jack Tomlinson's year 300, as according to him, 371-day reign as Mayhem medal holder.
That make him the longest, or?
Possibly. I can't remember. It's been a few years since they unveiled that.
Yeah.
Nice. Something different, obviously.
Yeah.
All right. Up next was a women's tag team match, as we saw the current women's champion, the Latina Spice, Nat Castle, joined forces with the pop star, Becca. That's Becca spelled with a number 3 in it. Don't worry about that. They did battle with the Notorious Mimi and Indy Hartwell, collectively known as Team Notorious. And the ladies did have a good matchup. At one point, Castle tried to bring her spice into play with that little glass.
Yeah.
Somebody in the crowd said it was Cheetos dust. Somebody behind us said that.
Oh, and before the match, they were like singing. They took
Becca was singing some pop star song.
It felt like forever, honestly.
I know, but it's always karaoke time at Creator Pro, and there's more coming. But oh shoot, I made a mistake here.
What happened?
What I did, but we know what happened. Notorious Mimi and Indy Hartwell defeated Nat Castle and Becca at 6 minutes 31 seconds.
One match.
Yeah, that's a mistake I made.
I
put a check next to them instead of who won. But good match the ladies have. And Hartwell pinned Castle, so I don't know. Hartwell might want a title shot in the future. Up next was
stick around.
Yeah, the 8-man tag team matchup as we saw Liam Davis, Jay George, Jackson Crow, and Seabass Ben. Seabass
debut, I guess, right?
It was, I guess so. I mean, replacing TJ Crawford, who apparently didn't make the show. And even though I watched back the YouTube broadcast, they put all 4 on that team came out together, but they put their names and it said TJ Crawford, but that wasn't TJ Crawford.
Yeah, that's weird.
Well, they did battle with the karaoke crooner CPA, Evil Kip, Jess Joe, and making his return, Chick Donovan.
Oh, that's a drink. That's all.
Yeah.
You got Luke there?
That's me. Oh,
right. Thank you.
And she only had water, right?
Yeah, she only had water.
Okay.
Yeah, we got the Breakfast Club actually reuniting for a night.
Not exactly.
Not really exactly, but they're on the
They were
same
just stuck
team.
as a team. So, like I was telling you at the show, Kit being on that team made them an odd
couple.
No, odd quartet.
Quartet.
There's 4. Quartet.
Okay,
Not
quartet.
tech.
All right, tech.
QUARTE.
Okay. All right.
T. All right.
Next match.
So, I see. Love that song, by the way. CPA, Evil Kid, Jess Joe, and Chick Donovan defeat Liam Davis, Jay George, Jackson Crow, and Seabass Ben. I apologize if I got the name wrong. At 7 minutes, 50 seconds.
Right.
Our next matchup, we saw world-class Channing Thomas make his return as he challenged the rocker boy, Nick Robles, for the television championship. And, of course, when Robles is around, like Christopher Walken said years ago on Saturday Night Live, I gotta have more cowbell.
Yep.
Match was on, and rocker boy Nick Robles defeated world-class Channing Thomas to retain the television championship at 7 minutes, 26 seconds.
That was fun. That was good.
Okay.
I liked it.
Now, up next, out comes somebody with no music, and this poor guy didn't even get a damn introduction.
Jobber.
But out came his opponent. It was Azure, who of course previously was an even Steven up until last fall. The match was on. Azure defeated this poor guy in I kid you not, 1 minute 36 seconds to get the victory. Now, as the late Lord Alfred Hayes said, Majesty not rest there. As Azure was dragging his beaten opponent to the back, the music of the Dominican destroyer Vargas plays. He comes out through the curtain. Vargas and Azure are like face to face with each other, and
Monster, man.
well,
Not a monster. Not that.
wait, we'll get to that. Security was like surrounding them to make sure they didn't come to blows. Vargas comes to the ring, and out comes Vargas's opponent. Much like Azure's opponent, did not get an introduction. Dominican destroyer Vargas beat his opponent at, I kid you not on this one, 2 minutes 19 seconds. But then Azure comes back to the ring. He and Vargas are going at it, and mostly everybody comes out. But then out comes Commissioner Brian Myers, and he says, this is not happening, and all this other stuff. And he made the announcement that on Friday, May 1st, Creative Pro Wrestling returns to All Sports in Melville as the Dominican destroyer Vargas will do battle with Azure in Monsters Ball.
Oh, that's be fun.
Well, you should know, because remember when Abyss did that in TNA?
I know, but yeah.
So you know that's going to be hectic and wild.
Yeah.
Okay. Then our next matchup, we saw making his return, I guess, one of Lauren's favorites, Anthony Green.
Yep.
Who came out to Belinda Carlisle's Heaven is a Place on Earth. He challenged the King of Kale, the Son of the Sun, Leo Sparrow for the Heavyweight Championship. At one point, Sparrow trying to throw the Kale at Green, but he hit referee Stephen Dumeng in the face with it. Sparrow eventually picked up the victory over Anthony Green at 13 minutes, 43 seconds to retain the heavyweight title.
It's still champion.
He's still the champ, yes.
Yuck, but whatever. The spin that he throws out, it tastes actually pretty good though.
Oh.
When he throws the spins, it tastes pretty good though. When he throws the spins at you, it tastes pretty good actually. Ooh. When Leo throws the spins at people, it tastes pretty good.
Oh, well, I don't know if he is a real vegan or not.
Right.
But they did go to intermission. Oh,
That's not how it throws down.
No. Hey, that's not good. Sorry. So yeah, they went to intermission at that point, and right after Sparrow got the victory, good thing I got up to use the bathroom, because we know how hectic and crowded it gets at intermission.
Yeah.
The action resumes as we have in action Anthony Vecchio and Aaron Ortiz, the Shooter Boys, defending the tag team title against the newly formed Verdict, Bryce Donovan and VSK. Good match these guys had, and the Verdict eventually defeated the Shooter Boys at 10 minutes, 31 seconds to become the new Creative Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions.
That's probably a good match, though. Really good. Bryce Donovan, I think that makes him like, I think this is his third tag team partner.
He teamed with VSK, he teamed with the Shook Crew, Bobby and Max.
And then they're done with Evil Kip.
Yeah. I think he's a 3-time tag champion, unless I'm mistaken.
Yeah.
All right. But next was a great singles match between two men who are completely no strangers to each other. It was the newly crowned WWE Evolve champion, the dime piece, Evil Gay, Aaron Rourke, taking on everybody's favorite, Bobby Orlando. Of course, these two men know each other so well. Bobby Orlando picked up the victory. After the match, the champ, Leo Sparrow, comes out through the crowd. He hits Orlando in the head with the championship belt, and then Rourke chases Sparrow out of the ring. Rourke comes back to the ring and helps Orlando to his feet. And again, Bobby Orlando beats Aaron Rourke 11 minutes and 34 seconds.
Oh, fun fact though, Bobby actually beat Aaron for the championship.
We know that, and I think for the television championship too.
Yeah, wow.
No, I'm sorry. Yeah, he did, because Aaron was their heavyweight champion, but he beat Bryce Donovan for it.
Yeah.
In Melville.
Yeah.
Okay. I think you missed that show.
I did. I wasn't able to make that show.
That was a Friday Madhouse back in 2023. And then, well, this was put on last as we saw Sidney Bacabella with his son, Joey Bacabella. I don't know if that's his actual son. And he did battle with Swaggle in a St. Paddy's Day street fight. And, oh boy. When you see the replay, watch it, because this is going to be so hard to explain, but so much started happening. I mean, eventually, Joey, of course, got involved, big surprise. got to a point where I think Swoggle hit Joey with a chair, and Joey fell asleep, and he was leaning on the rope, sucking his thumb.
On the whipped cream spot.
And also the whipped cream, and also Sidney had like a tie in his head. Both Sidney and Swoggle were like really messing around with Joey, and eventually the whipped cream got all over Joey's face. And at that point, Joey, he takes Swoggle and Sidney leave the ring, and Joey chases out of the ring, and lo and behold, the Benny Hill theme starts. You know, if you don't know, I used to love that when my brother and I were kids. We used to love watching that show. And by the way, I don't know if anybody really noticed, but I actually stood up and I was doing like air saxophone as that song was going about, and air trumpet or as well. I mean, hey, if you are old enough to remember, or you used to watch the show, I know I think the late Benny Hill was probably looking down with a big smile on his face. And if Jackie Wright, the short bald man that used to be on the show, was on top of them, I'm sure Benny Hill was probably, tapping him on the head while they looked down. Looking down on us. But then after they all left the ring, eventually Leo Sparrow comes to the ring, and he was chased by Bobby Orlando, and they're going at it. They leave the ring. Then Vargas comes out and takes a basket, because at one point Sidney and Swoggle were sitting down, and Vargas and CPA brought out hot dogs and drinks for them. And then Vargas came out just to take the basket back, and then he left the ring. And then the female referee refereed the match, right?
Yeah, female referee, yeah.
Yeah, Sidney and Swoggle. And out comes referee Stephen Dumaine and the other young gentleman who refereed. And the two of them were like having a match. I think somebody got schoolboyed, and the female ref, Emmy, I think, yeah, that's her name, Emmy. She made him 1 count, and then the other one kicked out at 2 and a schoolboy. And then the two referee, Stephen and the other male ref left. And then Swoggle, Sidney, and Joey finally come back with the Benny Hill theme stopped. At one point, Joey's holding Swoggle, and Sidney saying, I'll be right back. And I forgot what the deal was, but he went out of the ring, into the crowd, out the door, and then he eventually comes out the door. And not a big surprise, he accidentally hits Joey.
Well predicted how this matches all goes like that, so,
Yeah. It was just, hilarious stuff, quite frankly. The crowd was laughing. At one point, the crowd was being quiet when Joey was sleeping. But yeah, Swoggle eventually defeats Sidney Bacabella at 16 minutes, 22 seconds in the St. Patty's Day street fight.
That match was hilarious.
Huh?
That was a funny match. Really
It
funny
was.
Match.
And I think it's safe to say, well, it was a great show, as we know. All right. Well, personal notes, I don't know who that lady was when we were going out the door.
Oh, no. Yeah.
She knew her?
Oh, I know her. That was,
Gotta be a
she used to
friend.
be a friend. My mom used to know her from Steve.
Okay, but all right. Good seeing, of course, Ryan Peterson.
I saw Joey there, too.
Wheelchair Joey?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't notice him. I noticed Nick Pearl of the Rambling About Wrestling podcast. He was sitting in the front row in a section by us. And by the way, I actually got there long after the crowd was let in, and we were actually sitting close to the back door, by the door, and every time that door opened, that cool air was coming at us.
Yeah. I don't know what happened. We're going to have to put chairs by where we usually sit, though.
I don't know if that's going to be possible. No wonder when they'll be back in Lynbrook. All right. There were some pretty women in that crowd, especially that one lady in the wheelchair positioned by the door. More chairs were brought out as more people arrived. Okay, memorable quotes. Robert Waddy's here. Make sure you follow him. Ryan Peterson, when I got his attention right before a match took place. He's so hot. The crowd, which mostly consisted of guys, at Ryan Peterson. And even a little guy in the crowd was yelling, "Sexy Ryan." All right, I guess this is the moment everybody's been waiting for, all right? Creative Pro Wrestling not only returns to action, but they return to all sports in Melville on Friday night, May 1st. They say it's going to be the greatest creative pro wrestling show of all time. I don't think they've titled the show yet, but already announced Dominican Destroyer Vargas one-on-one with Azure in a monstrous ball. In addition, the son of the throne, the King of Kale, Leo Sparrow, defends the heavyweight championship in a triple threat match against Alex Reynolds and the man he defeated, Bobby Orlando. Also appearing for this one will be Smart Mark Sterling, making his return. Also making their return, representing the system, a certain wrestler from Long Island, New York, known as Bear Bronson.
Bear Bronson.
Yeah, bring the drink over, yes. Bear Bronson.
Bear Bronson.
And Eddie Edwards. Okay. Making her return, former system member Alicia Edwards.
Ooh.
Also making his return, former champion Platinum Max Caster.
Best wrestler alive.
Commentating to this event will be Matt Stryker.
Oh, we haven't seen him forever. I know I didn't see forever.
Yeah. And also returning from the first ever Creative Pro Wrestling television champion, Chris Statlander. Okay.
Oh, you say Alex Reynolds too?
Reynolds in a three-way with Orlando and Sparrow.
Oh, yeah, you said that, yeah.
He's already in a match. He's important main team already. But I would like to see a return bout for the tag belts between the Verdict, the new champions, the Verdict and the Shooter Boys. I don't know what we can do with everybody else on the card, but I'm sure they're going to figure it out. They don't have much time. It's just over a month away. Okay? No word on who Nat Castle's going to... Oh, that's me. We'll be back in a little bit, folks.
Yes.
No.
All right, after some great food, we're back. As I said, I'd like to see a rematch between the Verdict and the Shooter Boys for the tag belts. Considering Alicia Edwards and Chris Statlander, I mean, I don't know, one or both of them may face Nat
maybe they
Castle.
face each other. That'll be a good match.
Or they both face Nat Castle in a three-way.
Could do that, unless they face each other, but they'll have to get
We didn't see tonight, as we said, we didn't see TJ Crawford, who's going to be in the 8-man tag. We didn't see Ariel and Mix.
I wonder if they're going to put him in a tag match. It's just him and Brian and Bryson and Bear Bronson in a tag match.
Well, they said Bear Bronson and Eddie Edwards, because remember, Alicia's not part of and neither is Moose. They're not part of the system anymore. I don't keep up with TNA.
Lisa might go back and probably will be one to be part of the system again soon.
Possibly. Let me see. What was I going to tell you now? Something. I think I was going to say... the funny thing, that when the Benny Hill theme was playing, that one gentleman behind me, he was like kind of smile on his face, was jumping for joy, and I couldn't help but do the Benny Hill salute at him. Mean that. Somebody might. That was one funny show in its day. Let me see.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. Hold it. If anything else, we know the heavyweight title is set.
The mid-card, the TV title.
Oh no! Wait a minute. Because they're saying it's going to be the biggest show of Creative Pro Wrestling. Why not the return of the King of Cat Battle Royal?
Oh yeah, they probably should do that. That's a good
Possibly, because they did it last year and Leo Sparrow won it. That's becoming like a springboard to the heavyweight championship. Vargas won it in the past. Who else won it in the past? Oh, Evil Kip, and he wound up. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe that. I don't know if that.
Evil Kip might have been the first one to win it.
No. By the way, you were thinking Jack Tomlinson was the longest Mayhem medal holder.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
Mayhem medal holder. Yeah, say that 3 times fast. No, it's Kip. He held it for 13 months.
Oh, 13 months.
So from like April, I forgot what year it was, but it was April of 1 year. April 2002, I think, to May 2003. Was it? I may be wrong on that, folks. But yeah, that's what I should say. The King of Cat Battle Royal, because you know what Battle Royals do?
Yeah.
What do?
Throw people out.
No, that's the rules of the match. But when they decide on a Battle Royal, what does it do for wrestlers?
Get them over.
No. Squeezes them on the show.
Oh, yeah, squeeze them
get
on
more
the show,
people on the show.
Yeah.
Oh, well, the sweeper Eddie Prevetti was in attendance, but he was sweeping. He didn't have a match. Maybe he'll be in it.
Oh, Oh no, what they call it? What are they named?
Oh, I hope Gabby Forza.
Oh, Patrick Fitzpatrick on the show, and they.
Oh, I don't know what's going on with those boys. QGTM,
Yeah.
Pat Fitzpatrick, Jay Macias, and hopefully Gabby Forza will be there. I want to meet Forza and Bronson, but you know, sometimes I can't go in the back obviously and meet them. You know that. But Bear Bronson, so I wouldn't be surprised if Forza's on this show too. All right. I wonder, hey, maybe I doubt it would happen, but for shits and giggles, maybe CPA and Becca do have a karaoke off. You know, but then again, there's always karaoke. Create a karaoke.
Yeah.
It's happening every time CPA comes out to "My Sacrifice" by Creed. All right. Let me know if you have anything else to add or anything else we can divulge that we didn't get into.
So we got everything. You got everything?
Yeah, wait, we went through the matches. I know that. I'm trying to think. Well, Sebastian Amore will probably defend the Mayhem medal that night. Yeah. But yeah, I say the King of Cat Battle Royal. I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. And I wonder what the show title's going to be because they have just over a month to get ready for this.
Yeah.
But of course, I don't know. Since we're running in early May, it'd be nice if there was a show in Lynbrook in June. I know they normally run Lynbrook in July. I'm still waiting for the sequel. I think you remember that show last summer.
Oh, the Bobby Fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was on Friday last year. That was on Friday last year, I think.
Yeah, it was. I'm waiting for that to come back. I don't know if it's going to be a yearly thing, but I'm waiting for that sequel.
Oh, what's that? What's got a sequel? Come on.
I'm sure they're thinking about it. I wouldn't be surprised if they do it or if they make it a yearly thing.
Good, I hope they do.
This is Bobby Orlando, Super Duper. Yeah, say that one 3 times fast. Huh?
I hope it's on Sunday this year if they do it.
It might be, I don't know. But I still contend all indie promotions on Sundays should start at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock, not 5 p.m.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's my pleasure having you. Have yourself a great time and get home safe.
All right, thank you. Wow.
Right.
Okay, so yeah, well, we enjoyed ourselves. He was glad to be back. His wife was glad to be back. So, I think it's only fitting.
Yeah.
C-A-P, 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 C-A-P. Whoa, I don't want to come out just yet.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you have to get out. Yeah. Just gotta get that. Let me get my coat.
Sorry.
Well, Creative Pro Wrestling, always a fun time. And if you haven't been there yet, come on down. May 1st will be a great opportunity if you're going to see them for the first time, especially with what we've announced. Creative Pro Wrestling. They let the wrestling speak.
That's good.